Hello and welcome to. No worries.
I'm rolling now.
Okay. Hello and welcome to this week's Mailbag. I'm Doug Kide. If you have any question for me, tweet it to me at Doug Kide using the hashtag Mailbag, and I will try to answer it. First question here comes from at Lou the Sis. Do the Patriots need help at linebacker? Patriots actually are in pretty good shape right now as far as their linebacker depth is concerned. They've got Dante Hightower, Kyle Van Noy, and Elandon Roberts all coming back. They also have Brandon King, the special teamer, plus last year's rookies who didn't really play all that much, Jawan Bentley and Christian Sam, all under contract. Really, this largely depends on if the Patriots decide to bring Dante Hightower back in 2019. He has a cap hit of almost $11 million. Patriots could save about $5 or $6 million against the cap by trading or releasing Hightower. Personally, I think the Patriots should keep Hightower. I think especially with all the turnover on their defensive coaching staff, really the only assistant coach who's coming back next season is Steve Belichick, so I think they could use all of the continuity as possible on defense. That would include bringing back Dante Hightower and Devin McCourty. So I don't think it's a major cause for concern, their linebacker depth. I would not be surprised if they did draft a player to maybe one day take over for Dante Hightower or someone else on that linebacker depth chart. Second question here comes from Chris Warner, who asks, knowing most of the 2018 class redshirted, how many rookies do you think the Patriots draft this year? That's a very good question because the Patriots will probably have a ton of draft picks. They already have a lot of draft picks. I don't want to give an exact number because they're going to get a lot of compensatory draft picks as well. That probably includes 2 third-round picks. So they could have 12 draft picks by the time this is all said and done. I would not be surprised to see them package some of those draft picks to maybe move up, maybe trade into the 2020 draft, just because, quite frankly, they don't need 12 rookies to come onto this team, especially since they have so many rookies from last year who, as Chris said, redshirted by basically being put on injured reserve one way or the other. So I would say that maybe there's 6 or 7 rookies on the team next year, maybe a little bit less than that when all is said and done, but I don't see them using all 12 of their draft picks, and even if they do use a lot of draft picks, they'll probably kick a few of those guys down the road anyway by redshirting them like they did with the 2019 class. Last question here comes from Dave, who asks, why not franchise Trent Brown for one season and let Isaiah Wynn recover and develop and see if he can play tackle? That would also keep Brown motivated to cash in, and presumably he will get in better shape and play even better. The issue here, well, that's a great idea, but it's money. Trent Brown on the franchise tag would make about $15 million. The Patriots only have about $18 million in cap room right now anyway. There's ways to free up more cap room, releasing Dwayne Allen, getting Tom Brady to agree to a contract extension, but you don't want to eat up that much of your cap space when you've got a guy like Isaiah Wynn who should be ready to play, who's on a rookie contract, who will make a fraction as much as Trent Brown would make on the franchise tag. So I think the Patriots' best course of action here is to definitely have Isaiah Wynn be a starting tackle one way or the other. That either means not re-signing Trent Brown or re-signing Trent Brown and trading or cutting Marcus Cannon. But just as far as value goes, I think you need Isaiah Wynn to be either a starting left tackle or right tackle next year.